Hey Buff Nation, Tyson Jex back again with a Track Talk Thursday. This week we've got a decathlete, Lachie Calvert. How you doing today, Lachie?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. This past weekend, Lachie had an absolutely great performance in the decathlon, set the facility record. Now you rank, is it 7th?
Yeah, currently 7th.
7th in all of Division 2. Just talk about your performance this past weekend. At 10 events, it was hot.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the weather was quite nice, so that's like ideal conditions for a decath. The most important thing about this weekend was I came into the competition healthy, so that was a really good plus. And it set me up in the first few events, so I started off really strong, PB'd in the first 2 events, and then put me in a good mood, set me up for the rest of the day.
So you led after the first day. Does that give you confidence heading into the second day?
It does, but it's more of a personal level. So I was on a good point score myself. Wasn't really thinking about anyone else. So I was set for a good score on day 2 if I pulled it out. So I came to day 2 confident.
One of the things I respect about decathletes is you guys can stay focused for all 10 events. I mean, I just think that'd be tough on my end. How do you do that? How do you stay focused for all 10?
It's kind of hard to do all 10. So I'm going to just say it, you're not focused for all 10.
Okay.
It's impossible to have the perfect 10 for a decath and heptathlon, so you're going to have really good events, but then you might have a crappy 1 or 2 events or something. So those events that don't go well, you need to just keep your head up, which is what I did really well this weekend. You just have to brush out all the negatives, focus on the positives, don't let it affect the rest of your comp, so that's what I did.
So what's your favorite event of the decathlon?
The favorite, it's a love-hate, it's pole vault. So some days it's really good, but some days it's not. Like if the wind's bad or I'm stressing out from pole vault, I'm at the different poles. So last weekend I struggled with the poles. I was pulling my hair out. Thought I was going to no height, but I actually ended up PBing. So it was a roller coaster there. But then other events that I enjoy is like long jump, 400, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're good at a lot of different events. So what's your least favorite event? Do you have a least favorite one?
My most hated is discus. I have a terrible time doing that event. And another event I don't enjoy is hurdles. Because those things are so high, but I have to do it, so I do it. So.
Well, mate, you said you brought the best weekend this track's ever seen, and you punched your tickets pretty much to nationals as if you look from last year. And so we've got to know Lachie. I mean, like I said, he's a great decathlete. We want to get to know him a little bit more off the track. So he's from Canberra, Australia. It's not, like us Americans say, it's not Canberra, it's Canberra.
Yeah,
short. So for you, what's the biggest differences between Australia and the United States?
First of all, it's the people. It's the personalities. So I feel like us Aussies, we're more down to earth. Where like we don't stress as much as you guys, but you guys are more literal, more conservative, so that's the main thing. Second one's the food. Your food's pretty greasy here, so I've had a few years to get used to that one, but other than that, it's kind of similar. But
so what are some stereotypes that you have to deal with like on a daily basis because people know that you're from Australia?
Definitely the kangaroo one. So I've gotten a lot of questions about have I gotten a pet kangaroo before. That is totally illegal. You can't have that. Another one is what else do I get? I get a lot of them. It's hard to remember them.
Yeah, the shrimp on the Barbie, you probably get a lot.
Did you put shrimp on the Barbie? That's false as well. We actually have prawns. They're like the bigger version of the shrimp. We don't put those on the Barbie. We have like sausage sizzles, so we call those bangers.
Bangers? Okay.
Bangers, pop some steaks on the grill, stuff like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were talking about the office, like what are some of the things that were a little bit different. So what are some other hobbies that you have outside of track and field?
Other hobbies, probably the biggest one's gaming. I'm actually a pretty big gamer.
Yeah?
I like shooter games.
Like Call of Duty or something?
Call of Duty, yeah. Battlefield, stuff like that. To do with sports, I was a hardcore soccer player.
Oh, really?
Back in my day, yeah. I actually had to pick between track and field and then soccer from about 17 when things got serious. So I had to sadly let soccer go. So, but I still keep it intact, so I still mess around, do some freestyling.
So who's your favorite sports team?
Sports team is in soccer?
Or whatever.
I'm a big supporter of Chelsea, so it's an English football team.
They're leading the Premier League right now.
They are this year. They got flogged last year, but They're doing well this year.
Yeah, with Conte at the helm, they're doing really well.
Yeah.
So what's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? It used to be falling from high heights until I conquered that and skydived. So that's out the window. Have to be sharks.
Sharks?
Sharks for sure. If I see one of those in the water, I'll pass out, guaranteed.
Have you ever seen one?
I've seen one, but not in the water, face to face. I'll pass out. And believe it or not, snakes as well.
Snakes? Okay.
We have some pretty deadly snakes where we live. They'll kill you instantly. So if I see one of those, I'll literally leg it the other way. So
one of the things I think you're about to show you is like it's very dangerous, right?
Yeah.
The animals are...
The more you go in the middle, the more dangerous it is. So that's why we all live on the coast.
The coast. All right.
Yep.
So favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero? I'd say Captain America.
Captain America?
Or Superman.
Superman?
Based just on their pure strength and abilities. So
they'd be pretty good decathletes.
yeah, like Superman, obviously superhero, super at everything, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
So celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush. I've had a massive crush on Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
Since Harry Potter.
So have you seen Beauty and the Beast?
No, not yet.
I haven't either.
I haven't seen it yet. But big fan since I was about 12.
12. Yeah,
That's up to that stage.
That seems about right. All right, so this is a question. This is going to be a very typical question. This is the last one I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
If you put Chuck Norris and Crocodile Dundee in the octagon, who wins?
It would be a fair fight, but I'm pretty sure all the myth and legends about Chuck Norris, he'd probably prevail, but Crocodile Dundee wouldn't go down. That's too easily.
That's true. That's America versus Australia.
He fights crocodiles. So
that's true.
Those things are deadly.
But Chuck Norris probably invented crocodiles.
But he invented everything.
All right. Well, we want to thank Lachie for joining us. It's been great to get to know him. If you haven't seen Lachie compete, you didn't see him last weekend. He'll compete probably in a few events next weekend at the WT Invitational. And the rest of the track team come out and support him next week.